morning, family. Just getting, thought we'd do a little morning routine with you all. So, Harvey is showing everyone. So, aren't you? What? Well, are you incapable? Okay, hold on. So, what I've done this morning is cheeky. Massage pads. Fabulous. So he had a sugar massage. He's just having a little what do you want? Harvey has morning food, so he has happy hoof, happy hoof, something like that. And I always add water to my feeds because I think it's a really good way to get a source of water. And I grab his head collar and tie him up on the yard there. So, yeah. But first, before he has breakfast, just got to sweep all that is in front of his door. Otherwise he will drag it all out with him, which then it is wasting bedding. Don't kick the door. And then I also pick his feet out. To give the little monster his food, and again the freaking massage pads slipped. How has that slipped? Come on. Oh. So guys, we took the massage pad off. Harvey, because my horse is really cheeky. Oi! Stop! We just take that out his mouth. For being rude. So he's had the massage pad off. He'll have some naked time and put his boots on. Then when I catch him in a little bit, I'll have those on. So now he's going to go to the field. And you're gonna roll. Oh, don't you love my life? What are you doing, mate? Are we done? Getting all dirty. Shake it off. Nice. Can we stop choking now? Can you stop eating his head collar? You're going to cause some carnage. His bucket is nice and clean. He has yeah. He has turmeric, glucosamine, garlic and mint. And he has his cover on, obviously because it gets us to and that's that, but Mum will do that because I'm sure I've nothing to do. And hang it there is what my mum's done, and that is £4 morning net for him, and she's just doing his £10 night net. These both get soaked as well. What do you want? Oh dear, bless me. Bless me. What do you want? We're not playing now. Go get things done. This here is all the equipment that I use to mop him out. So Barra, scoop and fork. Fork to level off the bed. So this is to let the floor. That's to level off, and that's obviously to sweep. So let's get doing it.
I've seen you in a movie, I heard you in a song. Now I know that this will never go wrong. Like you already knew me, that's why we get along. Yeah, I know that this will never go. Ooh, it's cinematic in the way we connected. Girl, you're so familiar, I never expected you to be right in my arms. And my favorite part, how you talk in the dark. Oh God, there's something about the sound of you is stuck in my head. I'm hopelessly romanticizing all that you said. Even though I see that I'm in too deep, I still gotta let you know that
This is the final product in here. The only thing left to do is use water. So as you can see, he has had a little bit of clean bedding in. We don't put too much in because we find he is more likely to scatter it. He's in our mare's old stable just because we thought it would help him grieve a little and feel like he can be close to her, because we basically, this is her bed. It was her base. We just plonked him straight in. So we thought this would give him a little bit of comfort and just help him through this horrible stage. So that is why he is on pro bed. And anyway, I wanted to change him off straw anyway, because I found he was a lot more messy. Like, that is my Barra. Normally I get 2 Barras out of him. So yeah, he is a lot cleaner. And also to help with the fact he has feather mites, which we are trying to get sorted, but as everyone is aware, it is very difficult to sort feather mites out. So yeah, so he is on pro bed. We've had swish, lemon swish in the past as well, which is also really good. Molly's biting my horse's legs and he wonders why he gets kicked. So again, I'll just go through it. So that net on the left is his morning net that my friend puts up for him, and this one here is the one he has on a night. So that's a £4 net and that's a £10 net. I am thinking about completely soaking it overnight again, just because he is overweight. Maybe look at him, he's getting a chunky monkey. So I might start soaking that one overnight again, and then spraying it off again with the hose so that it is actually running clear. So now I've just got to sweep the yard, do his water and tidy up. So shall we get on with it?
Not trying to be in there, not trying to be cool, just trying to be in there. Tell me, are you too? Can you feel where the wind is? Can you feel it through all of the windows inside this room? 'Cause I wanna touch you, baby, and I wanna feel you too. I wanna see the sunrise from your senses, me and you. Light it up on the road. Let's make love tonight. Make it up, fall in love, try. I'll be with you forever, but you'll never be alone. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. I'll hold you when things go wrong. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here. I'll be with you from dusk till dawn. Baby, I'm right here.
Now that's being done is his water. As you can see, I fill it off with a brush, and then he has a bucket and it goes into the corner of my stable. Like this, up there. That's your in to go on a little hack. So it's going to turn into, if you've watched my recent Get Ready with me, you might as well skip this bit. If you haven't, keep watching.
Why am I still here and waiting for us to happen? 'Cause you never wanted everything I loved about you. I probably imagined, 'cause we never had it. Funny, it's been so long, and so there's nothing that's changed. And it was never your fault. Wish there was something to blame. And I wish I could think of you and know that it was real. Why am I still here and waiting for us to happen? 'Cause you never wanted everything I loved about you. I probably imagined.
It's been a little bit of a change of plan because I've realised that I forgot my girth. So now we're lunging him. So yeah, that was not the best thing for me. But you know, let's just get ready.
It's you and me, it's what you need, I got it now. I know right now.
So while Harvey is walking round, and potentially walking into me, I set a 10-minute timer so that I can actually know how long I work him on each round, which is just 10 minutes. So I do a 5-minute warm-up where it's walk, trot, canter, and transitions, just to get him his brain a little bit thinking a little bit more. And I want you guys to guess which rein is his worst rein. So I'm asking him to walk. No, he's not very good at walking when I've asked him to. So walking, walk, walk, walk. Good boy. Walk on. Walk. Good lad. Walk, walk. So what I tend to do is just try and get him to do a few steps of walk and a few trots. That's fine. So as you guys can see, we do not have an arena to do this in. We do this out in the field, which is not very fun when he used to be a little bit spicy lunging. So you'll see if he'll pick up canter. So as you can see, he pulls a little bit going into the canter, but I tend to walk with him a little bit. My leg just gave way. Beautiful. Trotting. So lunging work is very good use of the voice as well. So the horse is more likely to listen to you. As you can see, his ear, if you can see his ear, is actually on me. Whereas his outside ear is obviously listening to the outside world, which that's okay, as long as he's focusing a little bit on what I'm asking him to do. Now looking at his trot. So I want a little bit more forward action. So this trot is a little bit better now. Now that I've asked him to go forwards, see how he's upper tracking, so his back legs are landing in the exact same spot as what his front legs are. Now that he's lost his rhythm a little bit, it stopped. So this horse struggles to bend, and that means he's struggling with suppleness. So I tend to walk the circle a little bit with him. So the Pessoa, that is the equipment he's wearing. So he's wearing a roller and a Pessoa. So the Pessoa he's wearing is the bit around his bum. He's encouraging hind end movement. So strengthening up the hindquarters and getting him off the forehand. And the bit that is attached to his mouth, that bit is just giving him a contact to work into. So we never say that the bit that is attached to the horse is bit. It is isn't to get the horse's head down and get them onto an outline. No, this just gives the horse contact to work into, which then encourages your horse to go onto the bit. So see how he's stretching down into that contact? His head is looking very well actually. Good boy. And guys, don't forget to praise your horse. So Harvey is now nice and relaxed and is actually having a little stroll, which I'm absolutely fine with. So, oops, drop the whip, so we're just going to stop. Stand. Just going to hold you guys there. Pick up the whip. So guys, when I'm not using the whip, I do just tuck it under my armpit. See how I got a straight response from him? Good boy. So yeah guys, that's all the information I'm going to give you now, and I'm going to focus a little bit on him, doing some transition work now, because that is our 3-minute warm-up. I know we didn't do much canter work, but that's okay. Guys, now, just going to get him a little bit thinking more forwards. So now he is upward tracking, because I've worked him a little bit on transitions, and he's a little bit more awake and focusing on what we're asking him to do, which is lunging. And lunging is very difficult for the horse. They say about, is it 20 minutes lunging? It's like a 45-minute hack, walk, trot, canter. So it is hard work for them. And 9 times out of 10, people give them the day off the next day. And if you've got an unfit horse, yes, you give them the day off the next day. But being as Harvey's a little bit fitter, and we can work him, he does not need a day off tomorrow, because he is plenty fit to keep trotting for 1, and 2, work the next day. So obviously he does get a day off. He has 1 day a week off, and now coming into winter he's probably going to have 2 off, which is not very good for a spicy horse, as he has the tendency to be spicy. So I've got a few minutes left. Going to work on, today's mainly just building up transition work with him, and just teaching him that it's okay to relax on the lunge and not go out like a crazy person. So yeah, now it's my time to reflect on this rein. So after we did some work on extending the trot and shortening the strides, he seemed to have woken up a little and he was better. So he was engaging his hindquarters, which is what we were looking for, and he has actually dropped into a contact. So I always give a few seconds after that bit of exercise to reflect, and he has the whole of the lunge line so he can walk a big circle. And Harvey is now looking to the outside, so I give him a little pull. So we're doing this now, we're focusing on what we're doing. Okay, so now guys, I'm going to switch over to the other rein, so see you there. Dad! So I'm just giving him a good boy, because once we switch reins, it normally takes us quite a while for him to actually go out, so like he is here. I think that's because he personally just doesn't want to work, which I'm okay with. So I think now he's enjoying the work a little bit more. Good boy! So I'm just going to start off and walk. I'm going to evaluate this walk on this rein. So as you can see, it's quite slow, so I'm just going to push him forwards a little. So come on, we're walking. And he trots off. That is because he's not very stout. He has not got very good rhythm in the walk. So he wasn't up tracking or anything special. He was just walking, which I'm fine with, that's okay. I'm fine with him popping into trot as well, because he has already warmed up, so yeah. So looking at this trot, this is basically a trot that I would hate to ride. So what if I hate to ride something, I sort it out. And I ask him to go forward, sorry. And he's working into a contact. And this is a trot that I would like to ride. So I'm trying to get him to keep that rhythm, and also get him to slightly look on the inside, which is kind of difficult to do all that at once and record at the same time. So it is hard. So should we have a look at a quick canter? Canter, 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 canter. So sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get on to canter. So looking at the canter, that wasn't too bad, but see if I can get him to do it again. Canter, canter. So that was a little bit of a better transition. Trot. Okay, so now he's a little bit more forwards and awake. So this is what you want. This is the trot that I'll be quite frankly happy to ride. But I wanted to go steady, steady. So I'm going to do exactly what I showed you. Well, I didn't show you on the other end. Steady. And then big trot. Did you see that hind end engage? Steady trot. Steady. 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 And big trot. Come. So you didn't do it as much there, which is okay. So guys, I just need to sort my lunch down it. Because they're very powerful, these horses. Kind of do something that you're not meant to. Steady trot. Steady. 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 Ooh. Ooh. No, big trot. No, that wasn't a straight reaction, but we popped into canter. So that means to me he's unbalanced doing that big trot. And that's okay. I don't mind working on these things with him. He's 10 years old, 11 next month, and canter. He was an absolute nasty bugger on the lunge. He used to run at you, bronk in your face. And I think now he's enjoying his work a little bit more because he's a good boy. Good boy. Again, guys, look at that inside ear. He's focused on what I'm saying to him. Say, good boy. You want to make lunging as positive as you can and always reward your horses when they do something great. Don't forget these are animals and they love to be praised. Well, Harvey does. But the outside ear is focusing on the outside world. So Harvey's listening and focusing on what I'm going to ask him next. Because I might ask him, big trot. See? So that ear is always on focus on what I'm going to ask. Canter! Canter! See, guys? Trot! So guys, you should always be focusing on your horse. He is pulling quite a bit, which is just a sign that he's not very balanced on a circle. See how he drops in and then he'll drop out. Okay guys, so always be looking at your lunge line and see if you're having to walk him like this. So if I was wearing a GoPro, it'd be a lot easier. So falls in, hand comes towards me, falls out and goes away. Do you see that, guys? So now guys, I'm going to carry on and, you know, get him finished off, because this is hard work for them, don't forget. Okay guys? Falling your horse down, you should never, so say I've been working really hard, you don't want to just go straight to stop. You should slowly bring it down to a walk. Trot. See how I'm still getting Harvey to trot, but he's again on the long lead. Long lunge rein, is that what you want to call it? So he's still stretching his muscles. And then I'll take the pursuit off him, see? Nice and long, nice big circle. Trot! But I don't let him walk. Not yet. As obviously they get lactic acid and stuff like that. So you need to make sure that you're protecting your horse's cardiovascular system, legs, heat. There is a lot to think about when calling down your horse. Muscles. Okay, so now I'm going to take off the pursuer reins, like the contact. So see you in a minute. So as you can see, the reins are off. Whoa, can you hear that? Whoa, do as you're told. If you can see how much his nostrils are pumping, this means this horse is still on overload. I mean, look at his flanks. So he still needs cooling off. So I always go off when this stops and the flank stops puffing like that. That is when the horse is cool. Now it's all about getting your horse to stretch, getting the horse to relax a little, because he doesn't need to work as hard. Okay? But we still want a little bit more of an active walk. That's it. That's the walk that we want. So do you see how I'm not working him in a circle as well anymore? That's because that is also hard on the horse's muscle. So I'm kind of walking around with him, just to also teach him that we can walk around that's not an issue, and that we can also work straight. And yes, I do let Valentine go on the floor. I'm not really that bothered. So we do get to walk, and this is part of our cool down. So I'm always watching his flanks, his nostrils. You probably can't see his nostrils, but they're still flaring. As you can see when they walk, you can't really see their flanks, but you should be really looking at those nostrils. Are they still flared? Obviously, if your horse is upset, you know what flare is. So are they still puffing? So that's what we're looking for. So in a minute, I'll also sponge him off a little because he has worked extremely hard for me today, and I'm maybe so proud of him. Yes, I am. I love you. Just making sure that he's nice and chill before he goes out in the field and has a little roll, because I know full well that is what he's going to do. So as I've said, guys, lunging is very hard work. As you can see how sweaty Harvey is and how much he's puffing. So sometimes I time this to see how his cardiovascular system and how strong it is. Really, I'm looking to see how long it takes for those nostrils to stop flaring. And as you can see, he's not breathing as hard as he was. So he's got a very strong cardiovascular system, which is really good for endurance sort of things. So I'm just trying to get him generally fit, really. Coming into winter is extremely hard, but you work through it. So he's actually still flaring quite a bit. So I'm going to keep him walking or eating until that stops. So yeah, guys.
I've seen you in a movie, I heard you in a song. Now I know that this will never go wrong. Like you already knew me, that's why we get along. Yeah, I know that this will never go. Ooh, it's cinematic in the way we connected. Girl, you're so familiar, I never expected you to be right in my arms. And my favorite part, how you talk in the dark. Oh God, that
Rest of the day. Yes, you are. No boots down because you're dirty. You've had all your treats. Hey, good boy. Shall we let you out? Come on then. Put you in this hand. Come round. Come round. Hook that back on. And clip Mr. Rowe. Slut. You idiot. Go. Go on, you're going to pick the muddiest spot. And he's down for the second time today. Oh, lovely. Got some leaves in your hair. Got some accessories. Really suits you. Accessories. Look at those. Doing your dog roll. Hey. Go on, you. Big roll. Up. Ready. Go. Whee. Ow, 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 ow. Oh dear. Lordy, isn't he push me over? Hey! Nice big roll. Nice big roll. Jeez, look at that mane. What are we going to do with you? Go on then, have a nice day. Bye. See you later. See you later. Look at that tail. Doesn't need accessorising. Go on, you. Go on, you. Now it's just a case of locking doors and going about the rest of the day. And then we'll come up at about 4:30 and get them in. Yeah. That is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. And ring that bell to be notified. It really helps me out. Bye guys.